My humble salutation in the lotus feet of our beloved Lord Bhagwan Sri Sat Sai Baba, and salutation to you all as well, because he is the indweller of your heart and inspired you to get this great service. Manav Seva is Madhav Seva. And I'm extremely grateful to our beloved Lord who has given me this opportunity, and also thank the organizer, especially Dr. Akshay Katalia and Dr. Rao, who has given me this opportunity to be part of this wonderful celebration on the Swami's 100th birthday celebration, which is going global all over the world. I think this is our lifetime achievement. Most of us will never see this day of 200-day birth celebration once more again. So we are extremely grateful. And also, I'd like to pay my respect to our Sathya Sai Global Council trustee, Dr. Mohan, who is present with us here, and very esteemed guest and distinguished speakers. After listening such a wonderful talk, actually, I am sure you must have benefited and you will start changing your lifestyle after seeing the exhibition here and also yesterday's medical camp, to make sure that your heart beats longer and longer to be in service of Sai and take his message to all over the world. And I'm very fortunate, actually, that one of the greatest achievement in my medical career I had, that I have learned how to take the medical care into the remotest part of the world, sitting in the lotus feet 40 years ago when Swami's 60th birthday celebration was in 1985 was carried. Such a loving way Swami has carried this wonderful, the guiding us how to do the service there. That is where it all started. And the love of Swami is immense. That is what we have to transform ourselves. Most probably many of you were there at that time. Swami will come every morning. 60 villages were selected. He will come in the morning, break the coconut, and sprinkle on of us and say, "Go monkeys." And he has got that mother's loving heart. He will not retire till the last man has returned from the village. And then only once he has inquired everybody is in Prashanti, then only he will retire. That is what he has taught us, that you have to have that care when you are working as a team. You have to work as a team. And can we have a next slide, actually? Time to time, Swami has told, to save the time, I've got some clips of the international medical camps, which is self-explanatory, and also the list of the countries which Swami has asked us to go into medical camps, and also some of the directives which Swami has given. I'm grateful to Dr. Narasimhan that he has really covered the most important aspect of Swami has time to time, and every time we need a medical camp has his prevention. And also, apart from prevention, Swami has, as Dr. Nilayam was telling actually this morning, the love is the most important thing. If you talk with the people with the love, Swami says, listen with the open mind and treat the people with heart, with a lot of love and compassion. The healing process starts from there only. This is what is lacking actually when you go to the hospitals. The module which Dr. Narasimhan has shown, that is exactly the module which we have taken when we do the international medical camp. And Swami is very particular. Every time when we come back and report to the Swami that what is being done, Swami is very critical. What has been done right, he will not praise you, but what is not done rightly, he will reprimand for you that one. That gives you the process of learning that you learn. He always mentioned actually the transformation of the people is very important. You cannot preach the people to transform. You have to transform the people with action. And it takes me to I'd like to share one of the incident. Actually, the place is Sierra Leone. And most of probably you will remember and have seen the film that by DiCaprio, The Blood Diamond, and in which there was a false hope by the neighboring country that Sierra Leone has a lot of diamonds, and they have really created such a havoc there. Little children, more than 12 years, given the machete, and they started cutting the legs and killing the people for $1. That was the place, actually, Victor Kanu requested Swami for the medical camp, and Swami, in all his love and compassion, said, go there, I'll be there guarding you all. This was the place, still there were active minds, and we were doing the medical camp there. And all these things was going so lovingly. Previously, the people will not come to the medical camp arranged by different medical care systems. People came from abroad. They thought it was a trap. They will come and probably they will shoot them again. But Swami's name and love is such that a large number of the people started coming to the medical camp to not only just to get their problem solved, but also to receive Swami's love. They have not seen Swami, but one of the patients said, we have not seen Swami, but we are seeing those eyes who have seen the Swami. That is the love of the people of Swamis in the very, very remote parts of the world. One afternoon when we are doing the medical camp, this is very important actually how the people are transformed and what we go through. Like there are glimpses of those. These are the places we have gone through. I just wanted to, these are the big queues actually which we face all over the world when we go there. And these are the challenges we face and how to overcome these challenges, how Swami help us with these challenges. One late afternoon, one of the truck has unloaded a lot of casualties at the gate and they disappeared from there. It was late evening, and when we almost, sun was about to set, the volunteers came and told us, the doctor, there's a lot of casualties at the gate, and when we went there, we could not believe our eyes. These are the casualties actually with head injuries, compound fractures, open abdominal wounds, spinal injuries, and it was a very, very critical condition. I served in the army and I thought I was really in the war zone. And so we rang the police and told them that, sir, we are doing the medical camp which is based on the primary care. We do not have the facilities. And the police said, sir, do whatever you can do. Our people die every day. If you are there, your God will help you. And they put the phone down. We did not know what to do. But as Swami says, if I give you the problem, I will also resolve it. Everybody has gone into this thing. We did not even have enough bandages and the suture material because there is no surgery involved in the primary camps. How to manage these cases? Only the prayer and Swami's name on our lips, we started examining the patient. Many of the people needed transfusion, blood transfusion, because they look so, weak at that time. What transfusion in that town, we did not even have a bottle of saline or glucose available. What can you do? You can just have the prayers of the Swami. And one of the girls actually listening to one of the discourses has just taken some vibhuti and started applying vibhuti on each and every casualty which was lying there on the floor. Swami said, I'll add the problem more to increase your intensity of the prayer. The man, a simple man who was manning the generator and came and told me, doctor, we have got a very little diesel left, probably for half an hour or 45 minutes. Then there will be dark. Can you imagine in the bushes of Africa when the darkness comes, only lanterns are there. How can you manage this? Just abruptly, I'd say, just pray to Swami, do whatever you want to do. Just make sure the generator should not go off. A very simple man, actually. He learned the power of the vibhuti and probably learned the story. But when Swami was young, he applied the vibhuti to one of the transport, which one an Englishman came. Probably you know all this story. I don't want to go into detail. And his jeep is started. In the same way, he's applying the jeep. Every few minutes, he was applying vibhuti to generator. And you won't believe, 3.5 to 4 hours till we managed the last patient, the generator was working. That is what it is, that he is not sitting in Puttaparthi. When he says, I'll be there, he will show his presence there. That is his omnipresent omniscience. The module which Dr. Narasimha, this is what we have taken into the villages. But these stories, what I am telling you, that it is not simply Swami's directive, it actually happens there. On the top of this now, the problem is how to keep this patient Somebody said there is a malaria clinic, actually, where the malaria patients are kept. Probably you all know the Sierra Leone is described as the white man's grave when they first came, actually. Thousands and thousands of people, they died due to the malaria. That is the problem there. And when we went there, we found there was no electricity, but that was a slightly better place. We kept them in the veranda. 4 doctors and 4 nurses stayed throughout singing the bhajans to keep them alive, because we did not know even we can give them some drinks, because we did not know what the abdominal injuries are. There is a perforation, whatever. Somehow we managed the case with the prayer. Time is short, so I will not go into the detail. How Swami literally materialized a truck for us. There was no transfer miles and miles, because we have to transport these patients 100 kilometers from there in Freetown, which is the capital. It was a big challenge. It's a very sunny, hot day, and these people are so dehydrated. Some of the people really need urgent transfusion. We said, don't worry. If Swami has given a problem, he will give us the solution as well. Similar things, the doctors and nurses, few of them, they went with the casualty. They reached Freetown, 4.5 hours of journey, because it's not a proper road. And when they came to one of the hospital which was designated to take this casualty, the Italian hospital, when the director of the hospital and the doctor saw this thing, they could not believe their eyes that how these people are breathing. None of them died there. They managed the cases. Next day, we got a message from the president of the country that he wanted to come and visit the camp. We requested Victor Kanu, sir, we have lost 1.5 days completely managing this patient. Please don't go. He said, no, let him come, actually, because it will be helpful for in the future. He came. I won't go into the detail what he said in detail, but something he said very, very, very important, which really I salute all our volunteers, the doctors, for their work, how Swami's love brings these people and shows the Swami's immense love and power. He came and bowed down to everyone, and he said, rebels came to this country and they did the killing. Sai angels came to this country and did the healing and brought the hope and a smile on the face of my countrymen who were hiding in the bushes. Can you imagine? What is this medical camps? Are these medical camps only to cure the people? It is bringing the hope and the smile. We are very lucky that we have got this duty to bring the smile on the faces of the people who are suffering and the pain. If you bring that smile on the faces of people who are suffering, you will definitely put the smile on the face of our beloved Lord, and this will be his biggest birthday gift, and make him happy. This is what our duty is. If the time permits, I would like to share one more, a small incident, the power of the love. The place is Geneva. Chief Justice Bhagwati has arranged a Sai meeting in the hall of Human Justice, Human Rights Commission, and a lot of United Nations dignitaries were invited. Professor Keith Kitlow, you all saw the Swami's hospital. Dr. Desai has showed this morning from the construction work, and there was a picture of Dr. Keith Kitlow as well. And Professor Arnold, they were 2 co-speakers. My job was to present, actually, some of the Swami's work, actually, all over the world, and some of the war-torn countries where the tribal wars and civil war was going on. After seeing all these things, actually, these people were very surprised that the question came, Doctor, how it is possible that these people will give you so much love and hug you, while our people with the peacekeeping forces and also some of the WHO people are taken hostage and sometimes they face the fatalities. How it is possible? I prayed to Swami for the answer, and Swami is there. Not only his empty chair was there in the United Nations Hall, and I prayed to Swami. At the very moment, he provided the answer for me. A man with a blueberry and the gun on his shoulder walked in to give a slip to Chief Justice Bhagwati, and there was the answer. I said, sir, you go with the gun, you receive with the gun. Our Lord says, you go with the love, you are received with the love. That is the power of the love. That's why we go to these countries, and then ultimately what Swami does, actually he gives us his blessings, and I'm very fortunate he gave me the opportunity to work with Mother Teresa, and I really learned, and thank you, Swami, how really to deliver the services to the people, to really think what Swami says, Manav Seva is Madhav Seva. The last slide which Dr. Nilayam Desai has shown actually has really touched my heart, that you don't throw the things to the people, or you offer them, you're offering a lotus to the Swami's feet. Let us join in the Swami's immense love to deliver this service to the people. And in the end, I would like to just say one thing. We should not forget those colleagues who were with me and we have lost them, who has paid the ultimate sacrifice. Swami says, the sacrifice is the hallmark of the doctors, and our medical community actually has shown that during the COVID, we have lost a lot of our colleagues, and this is the best place to pray that may Swami give the peace and give them a place in his lotus feet, and we get their strength to continue this work. So this is the appropriate time in this holiest place in the world to pray for those colleagues who are not with us anymore. With these words, I thanks once more to give me this opportunity to share. Thank you very much.